Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to Old Charles, your one-stop channel for everything coin-related. Today, we're diving deep into the history, details, and value of the 1974 United States Kennedy half dollar. Is it worth just 50 cents, or could it be worth more in your collection? Let's find out. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was created as a tribute to the beloved president, and the design quickly became iconic. Now, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar came a full decade later, and while it's not made of silver like the earlier versions, it still holds a special place in American coinage history. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S proof only. Let's take a closer look at the coin's design. Portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, features the word liberty, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the year 1974 presidential seal, a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, designed by Frank Gasparo, surrounded by the words United States of America and half dollar. Unlike the 90% silver coins from 1964 or the 40% silver coins from 1965 to 1970, the 1974 half dollar was made with no silver content. It has a copper-nickel clad composition. So, what's the value of a 1974 Kennedy half dollar today, especially if you've got one in your pocket or coin jar? If your coin is well circulated, like most found in everyday use, it's worth face value $0.50. These are still legal tender and can be spent today. Value ranges from $4 to $10, depending on condition and if still in original mint packaging. Now here's where it gets exciting. Rare error coins. Known errors include double die obverse, DDO ***, a very rare variety found on some 1974 D coins. Look for doubling on the words, "In God We Trust," or Liberty value $100 to $300 plus, depending on grade off-center strikes ***, or clipped planchets value $20 to $100 plus, based on severity and condition. If you think you've got an error coin, it might be worth getting it graded if you're building a Kennedy half dollar collection. The 1974 is a must-have. While it's not made of silver, it represents a key transition period in the series. Look for high-grade uncirculated coins. Always check for errors or varieties. Protect your coins in 2x2 holders or airtight capsules. Avoid cleaning your coins. It can hurt the value whether you're a beginner or a seasoned numismatist. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar is a beautiful piece of American history. While most are only worth face value, some rare errors and high-grade examples can fetch a nice profit. The Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of national mourning, honor, and memory. Let's take a moment to explore the fascinating history behind the 1974 edition. All began in 1963, when the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was tragically assassinated in Dallas, Texas. The nation was shocked, and within days, discussions began about how to honor his legacy. The decision was made to place Kennedy's portrait on the half dollar, replacing the image of Benjamin Franklin, who had appeared on the coin since 1948. The first Kennedy half dollar was minted in 1964, made of 90% silver. These coins were hoarded heavily by the public due to the emotional sentiment and silver content. But things changed quickly by 1971. Due to rising silver prices and the cost of coin production, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in circulating half dollars. From 1971 onward, including the 1974 version, the Kennedy half dollar was made from a copper-nickel clad composition. This meant the coin had a copper core with layers of nickel on the outside. Now, let's fast forward to 1974. This was a time when the United States was still facing economic challenges such as inflation and the lingering effects of the Vietnam War. The half dollar coin, while still being minted in large numbers, was already starting to disappear from everyday use. People just didn't spend them much anymore. Many thought they were collectible or assumed they contained silver like the earlier versions. Despite its reduced usage in circulation, the U.S. Mint produced millions of 1974 half dollars across 3 facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The design remained unchanged from previous years. Obverse ***, a dignified profile of John F. Kennedy, created by Gilroy Roberts. Reverse ***, the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. While the 1974 half dollar doesn't have the silver content of earlier years, it continues the tradition of honoring one of America's most iconic presidents. And today, Collectors still search for high-grade examples and rare errors from this year. Oh, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is more than just 50 cents. It's a piece of American history that marked a decade of remembrance for JFK and reflected changes in the U.S. economy and coinage. Alright, coin fans, now let's talk about one of the most important things when it comes to coin collecting: condition. You might have a 1974 Kennedy half dollar, but its value depends heavily on its condition or grade. Let me show you what to look for. Grading is the process of evaluating a coin's wear, detail, and overall appearance. In the coin world, grades range from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. The better the condition, the higher the value. Description: mirror-like finish, struck specially for collector's value. $4 to $10 plus. More if still sealed in original case proof coins are not meant for circulation. They're beautiful collector pieces made in San Francisco. Here are a few things you can use to check your coin's condition. Good lighting, asterisk asterisk. See details, clearly magnifying glass, asterisk asterisk. Check for wear, scratches, and possible errors. Coin scale and ruler, asterisk asterisk. Make sure it matches the correct size and weight. Compare with grading guides, asterisk asterisk. Use online resources like PCGS or NGC. Tip asterisk: never clean your coin. Cleaning can reduce a coin's value by up to 90%. Most 1974 half dollars you find in circulation will be worth face value, 50 cents. But if you've got one in excellent condition, or even better, a proof or error coin, it could be worth a lot more. Always check the coin's condition before tossing it in your coin jar.